older woman, don't you?
I certainly do.
Gareth, it's lovely to see you. It's 3 years since you've been away.
Yeah.
You've made a lot of changes in your life, thus the title of your single. How does it feel to be back?
Yeah, really fantastic. I think everything in the early days just happened so fast, and it was really cool just to have a bit of a break, just get a bit of headspace. I've never been able to do interviews or handle speaking situations, and so part of a speech therapy program now, which is
the Maguire program.
Yeah, the Maguire program. It's a great program. It teaches you a new way of breathing, a new way of speaking, and it really does change your life. So.
And because you're now trained to teach this program, aren't you?
Yeah, that's a real rewarding, liberating feeling to help other people. And I never thought that I'd be able to speak myself, but helping other people do it's just a
fantastic. Because of course, 3 years ago, as you just said, you couldn't really publicise your records in a verbal way like you can now. You couldn't do the rounds of interviews.
Yeah, the interviews are great that I can finally do that, but you know, just on a personal and a social level as well. You know, it's like when you're at the pub around a table, it's all about banter and the
and you love the pub around the table, don't you,
I
Gareth?
do.
Let's be honest.
I do.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen the pictures.
But you were always able to sing, though, weren't you? You always be able to sing without the stutter.
Yeah, lots of people sort of ask why that is.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's an actual official answer. My take on it, I think when I'm on stage, I adopt a different persona. I'm not Gareth Gates. I'm Gareth Gates, a singer, and so it's kind of like I'm playing a role, if you like, and so that's something to hide behind.
But the 3 years, being away for 3 years is a long time, isn't it? Were you a little bit worried that you might not come back? Because you had a couple of hard knocks in that time, didn't you?
I mean, I've always been involved in music, and so I think even if I wasn't a recording artist, I think I'd be involved in music somewhere. I don't know. I could maybe busk or. I don't know.
And
This might end up like that. So
you're not going to do covers anymore, though, are you? You're writing your own material, is that right?
Yeah. I feel quite when talking about my the fact that I write now. I know lots of artists say, "Oh, I'm writing now," but you know, it is something that I've always done, and I've always played my instruments from a very young age. But it's just something I've never really been given the freedom to do and explore. So. Yeah, I am writing my own stuff.
And surely
now.
that's something, as an entertainer, that's what you want to do. That's the end goal, to write your own music, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the new album just feels more personal to me. It's not the label going, there you go, there's your next single.
Exactly, I can completely empathise with that, because when I was in Hearsay, it was the same. You weren't allowed to have any intelligence or any thoughts or creativity behind your brand. You were told what to do all the time.
They owned you.
They owned me. Yeah.
They owned you.
And you had to do as they said.
Exactly. You're a puppet on a string.
Yeah, I mean, I never knocked that period of my life because it was great. I was only 17, and I'm sure same with you, Suzanne. I didn't really know what sort of artist or what sort of records I wanted to make. So it was fine for me at that point to allow them to craft and mould me into the artist that they wanted to sell. And it worked, but you very soon realise that, you know, you want to be passionate about what you're doing. And, you know.
Yeah.
Now, Gareth, we were talking earlier about whether you're a people person or whether you're not. You're obviously, as you said, from a big family. Do you like surrounding yourself with people, or do you like to take a break from all of that?
Yeah, I've got 3 sisters, all younger. Nightmares. Well, I absolutely love them to bits.
You're very close to your family, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. So I'm one of 4. My mum and dad have always fostered as well. So at one point we had 3 children on top of us 4. So there were 7 kids in the house.
Wow.
It was sort of, you know, fun times. It's always cool, but because of that background, I think I'm very used to having lots of people around. Yeah, I find being with people better than being on my own.
Being on your own. And you've been very happy with your lovely girlfriend for quite a few years now.
I have, yes.
And is that, I think we've got a picture of... Oh, my goodness
me! She's seriously going to hit. She's seriously going to.
Oh, I say, was that just in your back kitchen?
In your back pocket?
She's seriously going to hate that you said that.
She's obviously an entertainer, please say she is.
I think so. She's a dancer. She dances for.
Oh, thank goodness.
I think she did dance for Hearsay once.
Yeah.
Did she? And she's a little bit older than you, is she?
Yeah, she's 31.
She's lovely, though.
And how old are you now?
I'm 22 now.
And what would you think if she... what would you think if she... And that's what she may have been doing there. What do you think if she peed in public?
Yeah, exactly. Would you nearly dump her like her boyfriend did?
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you're all right. We've just been on a bit of a regional radio tour to go around all the local radio stations, and I really needed a pee, and there were no toilets, so I had to just, you know, stop the bus, have to jump out, side it road, and like a few people driving past recognising, like, it was fun.
It's easy for you.
That's the danger,
yeah.
exactly. Well, listen, Gareth, you're going to come back and sing your new single, Changes, for us later. But
I am.
for the time being, the gorgeous Gareth Gates.
Thank you.